Hey guys, I'm Guy Cocker. I am a games reviewer and I've just finished GTA 5, or just finished putting my review together for Stuff magazine. Now the game is absolutely fantastic, it's brilliant. Love the game, my favourite GTA ever. I think that all the stuff you've come to expect from Rockstar and GTA games, including that incredible world and the attention to detail and just the sheer number of side missions and just things you can do in that world is absolutely impeccable, and it's all there and present. I think particularly of note is the fact that the game introduces 3 main characters, and that's a gamble on part of Rockstar because, you know, it's more characters to juggle, and obviously you may like or dislike certain characters, but I have to say it's by far the best feature of GTA. Both narratively, it really ties together the story quite well, and you're always interested in what the other characters are up to, and the incidental details, in fact, when you're moving around between characters, they're really good. You know, you'll catch your characters doing stuff that really adds to the background of what their story is and who they are. And in missions as well, the ability to move between 3 characters really opens up the possibilities of more strategic and tactical gameplay, and also opens up a little bit more of replayability as well. That said, I think there are going to be a couple of issues that are picked up on by games reviewers that I think are going to kind of dictate the conversation. That's a horrible term, but dictate what people are talking about when the game comes out and when reviews come out, which as of time recording is about an hour's time. So one of those things is the character of Trevor. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Trevor and some of the things that he does in the game, but be aware that I will talk broadly about it, but be aware there are spoilers here. So if you're wanting to approach the game completely fresh, please turn off now. But that said, and all you guys turned off, the character of Trevor is, as you probably know, pretty unhinged. The first time you're introduced to him in the game, he is cussing and using the worst words in the English language. He's being very violent, and it's an incredibly sort of shocking introduction to him, and it kind of becomes more shocking the more you progress through the game. Now that's fine. Trevor is an interesting character, and I think he's entertaining, at least. The stuff that he'll do in the game is very funny at times. The main problem with him is that at times, at least to me, it felt like Rockstar was intentionally trying to shock with the character of Trevor. And there's one mission in particular, which is the main spoiler of this piece, where I think, so if you want to, please turn off now. I've already said it, but please turn off now. You're going to hear about it either way, I think. It's a torture mission, and it's been talked about by Rockstar prior to the game's release, and they've acknowledged the fact there is torture in the game. It should be said that all the missions in the game are brilliant, and some of the missions in particular are just way beyond anything I've ever experienced in a GTA game, and it layers amazing mission on amazing mission. Every time you think you play the best mission ever, the next one's even better, which is incredible. But there's one mission with Trevor where you're forced to torture someone for information, and it's the dynamic of it is actually interesting because, you know, you've got another character somewhere else depending on this information, so you do need to get it, but you have no choice but to perform some pretty gruesome stuff on a victim. So you pull out teeth. You have the option to pull out teeth. You have a wrench to beat him up with. You can electrocute him. You can waterboard him. It's pretty hard going. And to be fair to Rockstar, they don't play light on it. They do the controller rumbles. The music is quite sinister. I think it's meant to feel uncomfortable. That said, it's a sore note for me, and I really didn't enjoy playing through it. And the fact that you were complicit and you were an active participant in this particular part of the game, it left a sour taste, as I say, and it didn't really it didn't really do it for me. And while I applaud Rockstar's artistic vision, and they're totally entitled to do that, it was just a choice that I felt was a little bit. It was done for shock tactics, it felt like, and it didn't really. It just made me feel very uncomfortable. The other part of the GTA discussion that I think is going to happen is around sexual politics. Now, the GTA games have always sort of starred men who have a history or an aspiration towards crime, and GTA 5 is no different. Michael is a retired thief. Trevor is a meth dealer, and Franklin has is a mechanic, but he's a bailiff, and he kind of knows he's breaking the law with what he's doing, and then he actively breaks the law through a lot of the game. I think that women characters are underserved, massively underserved in this game, and I think it's not something that I would have picked up on when I was playing through GTA 3 as a, you know, whatever I was, 20-year-old. But it is something that I pick up on now. Now I'm a little bit older, and it just doesn't sit particularly well, because the female characters in the game are always they're either a pain for the male characters to have to deal with, or they're someone to be rescued, or they're objectified either by Trevor or as just straight up strippers. And that's about it. I mean, if you were looking for a strong female character in the game, you're going to struggle. And it just feels a bit backward. It just feels a bit immature and a bit backwards, I have to say. So I think that it's something that deserves discussion in a wider context. I expect it will be picked up on by reviewers, and particularly female reviewers, I think. But it's something that's, yeah, these are, in my opinion, things that need talking about and addressing. They're not enough to spoil the entire GTA 5 experience. The GTA 5 game, as I say, is the best GTA I've ever played, and it's a classic, and it's very, very enjoyable, and I would not let this stuff put you off. But it's something that I think Rockstar would do well to address. So hopefully you'll check out Grand Theft Auto 5. You'll check out my review. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have any thoughts, having played the game or seen the game, on either the quality of it or the stuff that I've just mentioned, then please let me know. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.